Have you ever met someone brilliant
who has almost nothing to show for it?
Psychology has a name for why. They read the books. They understand the concepts. They can explain compound interest, business models, and mindset theory better than most people in the room. But their bank account doesn't reflect any of it. This isn't irony. It's a pattern, and once you understand the psychology behind it, you'll see it everywhere, including maybe in yourself. They intellectualize instead of execute. Smart people are trained to think, to analyze, to understand deeply before acting. But in psychology, this is called analysis paralysis, where the brain mistakes the act of processing information for the act of making progress. The smarter you are, the more convincing your own reasons to wait become. They don't need more information. They need to stop treating thinking as a substitute for doing. Their ego is tied to their potential, not their results. Here's something most people won't admit. Smart people get a lot of their identity from being seen as capable. The problem? Actually trying to and potentially failing threatens that identity, so the brain protects itself. Not by trying and failing, but by never fully trying at all. Because as long as they don't commit, their potential stays perfect. And perfect potential feels better than real messy results. They overvalue knowledge and undervalue repetition. Intelligence makes learning feel like progress. And for smart people, learning is genuinely enjoyable. But wealth isn't built by knowing things. It's built by doing the same boring, uncomfortable things consistently for a long time. Psychology calls this effort aversion, when the brain prefers stimulating tasks over repetitive ones, even when repetition is what produces results. Reading another book feels productive. Executing the same plan for the 90th straight day does not, but only one of those builds anything. They spot every flaw in every opportunity. A sharp mind can find the problem in anything, and this is genuinely useful until it becomes a reason to never move. Smart people evaluate opportunities at a level most people can't. They see the risks, the exceptions, the ways it could go wrong. In psychology, this is called defensive pessimism, where high intelligence is used not to solve problems, but to justify an action. The result? Average people start imperfect businesses and build wealth. Smart people spend years designing the perfect plan that never launches. They believe understanding themselves is enough. Smart people often know exactly what's holding them back. They can name their fears, identify their patterns, describe their self-sabotage in clinical detail, and yet nothing changes. Because in psychology, insight without behavior change is just expensive. Self-awareness. Knowing why you're stuck is not the same as getting unstuck. The brain uses self-knowledge as a replacement for action, not a path to it. Being smart is not the problem. The problem is using intelligence as a reason to delay, a shield from failure, and a substitute for doing the work. The people who build real wealth are rarely the most intelligent in the room. They're the ones who act before they're ready, fail without losing their identity, and repeat boring actions long after the excitement is gone. Intelligence opens the door, but only execution walks through it.